Why else would there be so many battles? I hope I'm going the right way. Have I been in here already? I've been in here already. God damn it. Down this way. I just need a save point. This video's gone on long enough. I'm wondering what these things are. Probably some kind of experiment thing. 'Cause that's the whole theme of this place. Experimentation. Gold nugget. Lots of stuff to sell. Ugh. Which is good. When I find the save point, I'll probably take advantage of all these battles and try to grind up the rest of their death blows for Ellie and Faye, because Sitan's all done. I don't think he learns Dark and Light like Faye does. What is this place? Holograms of us? Why are there holograms of us in a Solaris place? It's kinda creepy. Speedring ass. So there's Rico and Bart, Billy. Of everybody. Ellie. Anima alignment. Infinite comments possible anti-type approval for retrieval and necessary analysis granted. Faye. Contact. Immediate disposal desired. Hayuka. There's his last name. Comments, none. Bartholomew Fatima. Upon Dan, Animus retrieval schedule for Animus adjustment. Schedule for Animus adjustment. Whoa. What's to say about Rico? Created by the Ethos as an experimental mixture, used by the Kislev Battling Association to measure battle potential. The data has been transferred. Schedule for Animus adjustment. I've never looked at these before. Emeralda. Comments, nanomachine colony, data analysis complete, annul and dispose. Oh. Choo-choo. Primitive animal, comments, unusable, annul and dispose. That's not very nice. Comments, unusable. This is like the unusable table. Alright, we're gonna keep going. Oh wait, gotta go this way. This is gonna be a long video. Come on! Let me go. Kinda wanna stop because I haven't eaten dinner yet, and I need to make my dinner. It's getting kinda late. Huh? This won't open either. This way. Why? Is the deactivation code... I can read it. Doc, wait. What's this facility for? This place was not meant to be seen since the origin of time. This facility centers around the Emperor and the Ministry's longevity experiments. The origin of time? Yes. 10,000 years ago, beings called humans were born here. The first were the Emperor and the Ministry's elders. How could a human live 10,000 years? Now only the Emperor is left. His destiny is to never die. However, the Ministry is different. Once during the Diablos invasion, the Ministry elders died, losing their bodies. Now the Solaris governing Ministry exists as data and memory banks. Each of their personalities are bits of data. It's the data on the memory bank? Having neither flesh nor souls, they are just binary numbers. They both exist and do not exist at the same time. After the fall, wanting to resurrect their bodies and create a worthy vessel, they transferred a research facility that was once the soil system on the land to Eternank. Eventually, the facility was no longer only for the Emperor's life and the Ministry's resurrection, but it began producing food and drugs with additives that controlled the public. The memory cube Faye and them were using was meant for obtaining living data. Of course, the ethos also sent various data to help. That means we were living for those elderly people of Gazelle? Yes. They're transferring and taking living data via memory cubes to the Ministry so they can use them to resurrect their bodies? Yes. You mean those mutants getting disassembled at that factory were too? Basically, they wish to use the useless dregs. That's horrid. How could they? Hold on, Faye. Something's not right. Sitan, how would you know that? Not even the government or the army know such things. What? Come to think of it, it seems like we took the long way here on purpose. There must have been a faster way to Barton them. Also, the route to get to this block can't even be downloaded on the map. So how did we know what streets we were on? Doc, didn't you also find out... That's impossible. First of all, that partition we took to get into this block. That panel was displayed to be a PC facility. Even a high-ranking officer of Solaris can't get in here. You think they'd leave a facility like that unlocked and open? And you could open it? Who exactly are you? Hey, wait a minute. It could have been luck. Something's wrong. You were able to get into Solaris under martial law, sneak into the palace, get through the P4 level door, and even learn the purpose of the P4 facility. How is that possible? Even Father, I'm sure it was possible you were in Solaris then. Even Jesse, who was also in Solaris then, didn't know the motive behind the M project. So Sitan, why do you know? You know even more details than Maria. Something's not right. I know it. Ellie, I'm not done! I should have noticed sooner, Sitan. Who are you? What? Hey, you okay? Ellie? Ellie! Ellie! Doc? Sitan! Damn. Got us. Ellie! Sitan! Where are you? Ah, shh. I need a save point! I can't go that way. Wait, let me just make sure. Okay, I can't go in that way. Ellie? Doc, you there? What? This... Ah! Huh? This is... Can't get it. This is... What is this? Why are you showing me this? Who did this? Ellie, Doc! Where are you? Where... You brought about this spectacle. That voice is the one which haunts you. Cursed, untouchable one. O God's beloved child, those who prevent our prayers. Get. Destroy. Burn with God's fire. What? Doc? These guys? What is this? Bart? Billy? Doc? What's going on? Why are you all... Doc, answer me! One of the Solaris guardian angels is here, Hyuga Rikadiwa. Yeah. This man is Cain, receiving the orders from the one known as Emperor. You've entered his realm, and have been under his continued supervision. Solaris guardian angel? Monitoring me? Oh yes. We've guided Solaris and even selected the animus which have been drawn to you. And guided you here to Solaris. The animus is needed for our resurrection. These are our bodies. This is what we possess. Yes, this is the only reason we exist. The bodies of Bart and the others belong to you? Is that true? Doc! What are they saying? Why so apprehensive? Is it that you were sold out by the one you trusted? I'm not talking to you guys. Doc, answer me! 3 years. Huh? For 3 years I have been by your side. I had to determine whether you were going to be our enemy or not. Revenge? Yes, the enemy. Your existence is a threat to us. It was necessary to keep an eye on you. The one who ordered you to be watched was Cain. We were planning on the maturation of the animus and your termination. We also sent Hyuga to you. However, every attempt to terminate you has failed, because of that good-for-nothing trash. Even so, we now possess animus. Hyuga has fulfilled his duties well. Is that it? You were in with these guys? That's why everyone? Why? You've had your way all this time with us land dwellers. You already own the world. What more do you want? You must know by now that we plan to resurrect God. God will awaken from his long slumber after man has populated the land. Then Mahanan, too, will awaken. Aerial Paradise Mahanan? The place fell to earth. Paradise! That may be a proper description. Our Ark. In the center block, Lord Mahanan is sealed in. That is the source of God's wisdom, a paradise of knowledge. Using that knowledge, we will resurrect and the awakened God and build our Ark, to take us both into the great universe. The construction of our Ark, to reign over God's forces in this great universe. The creation of the angel Makal, the M project, was for that very purpose. What do you mean? We are orphans in this universe. We were thrown away onto this planet in solitude along with God. We humans were not born on this planet. Long ago we came here from another heavenly body. We are beings from an alien planet. That's ridiculous. This is true. We have seen the various regions of this world. Why do you think there are no records of humans before 10,000 years ago? This is the will of God. The God's revival has been fated since before the time before Genesis. We will be one with God, attaining a new animus. We will once again return to the starry skies. That is the meaning of our existence. That is our supreme objective. So you're not planning on using Solaris, power to dominate the world? Of course. What meaning is there in having control of a planet as insignificant as this? God has given us the right to rule over the universe. Yes, only we who do not carry impure blood have the right to a pardon. So we will resurrect God. It's been an eternity since our exile from paradise. If the time of God's revival does not come, we will have to follow the path to destruction, but having attained animus, our resurrection is near. Next is God's resurrection. Krelian? This one only waits for the awakening. Ellie! am I? I've looked into your records. Krelian, Commander? Elaine Van Houten, that incident at the dungeon 1 year ago. Case 102, the release of your latent powers from that systematic administration of mental enhancement drugs. In that instant, your ether value had increased beyond 400, and in that moment, 2 were critically wounded and 3 required recycling. Am I right? Please, stop! But this record is wrong. This wasn't the usual uncontrollable mental side effects. This was caused by the awakening of your other inner self. My other self? Where's Faye? Where is everyone? They will be used as an offering for the resurrection of the Gazelle Ministry. The same fate awaits that girl, the artificial organism. I've already taken enough samples from her. I'm already well into the 4th stage of my plan. All I need now is the final factor. Hence, your friends are no longer of any use to me. They're worthless. But you're different. You're planning on sending them to the same fate as those people in that research facility? Doing all this for your own selfish ambitions. Do you know what you're doing? People are playing with other people's lives. That's deplorable. Deplorable. I see. So you've seen the research facility. Presently, the Solaris researchers are working on genetic engineering down there. It's just a nest for fools who've learned the despicable pleasure of playing with their own organic creations. They seek only serpentity and inhumanity. That is not my place. I specialize in molecular engineering, nanotechnology. Do you know what this is? A nanomachine, a molecular machine. This is the assembler, which is one of those nanomachines. It can break down molecules and atoms and reconstruct it into anything. Each of these spheres are equivalent to an atom. Until recently, we were only able to produce materials which were several times the size of this. Thanks to that girl, the one we obtained from the ruins of the Zebian civilization, we are now able to make this compact and elaborate. To think that such a mechanism was created 4,000 years ago, it's quite astonishing. Up until we discovered this, the work was rather crude. The best we could possibly do until now was to apply amino acid solutions to wounded areas or seal up any particular abilities. I'm sure you've had some exposure to genetics when you were in Judgend. Each type of those enzymes inside the DNA are also molecular machines that were created by nature. That is, if we are indeed the progeny of the very first organism. What do you think of accomplishing by using the molecular machine? What connection do I have with it? Although the nanomachines up until now could recombine DNA, they couldn't uncover any information in the intron which were located in the replacements of the double helix. However, the newer nanomachines easily discovered this data that originally should not have existed, and we are about to see the results of that. According to the transferred record, it depicts a similar wave frequency as expected. And yes, the Ouroboros ring. That is it, isn't it? Mang and Lacan's actions. This explains everything. Elaine, you were the mother. Mother? Yes. This is what your genetic exon looked like before replacement. This is the conceptualized form of the intron which carries information that isn't supposed to exist. Observe, this is the Ouroboros ring which contains intron information, which only exists in certain people. Ouroboros. If we were to atomize such a thing, wouldn't you be interested in what type of information it would have to offer us? Elaine, you are beautiful. When I look at you, I appreciate the artistic aspect of the human form, its elaborateness. I can't help but feel the importance of that. As if my molecular machine is unworthy of you. You haven't changed since then. Just like the other one, Lacan. Are you conscious? Doc. It isn't possible to move. This machine has physically cut your nerve signals. You will not be able to lift a finger regardless of what your mind says. What are you gonna do to me? To Bart and them? Where's Ellie? Do not worry. They have their roles. You have yours. I simply investigate. Damn it. What was I? So the battle has been fought, you say? That was discussed earlier by the Ministry. God damn it, weren't you born to be used? You weren't born to be used by them. We didn't come all the way to Solaris for that. Everyone, we just want to make a place where we can belong. That's what we were fighting for, but now... It is much easier to be given a place to belong than to make one yourself. You do not even understand a simple concept like that. Only the true... Childish ideals pale when placed before reality. But actually, many are satisfied with that. Being given one's place frees one from any risks. Misfortunes may have been blamed on others. Do you know why people cannot exist alone, but only under some bigger concept such as a group or a country? People need a place to go to be themselves. The more stable it is, the more effective it is. The Ministry gives them such a place. Under total surveillance, there is no need to bear the risk of maintaining one's own individuality. They simply live under the delusion of being an individual. What could be easier? Facts are facts, so let's just accept them. It will be easier for all of us. Resistance is futile. It only makes things painful. Do you still intend to do something about it? Look at yourself. What do you think you could possibly do at this stage? You cannot move. You cannot even protect your friends who fought with you when they needed you. You could not even protect the most important person in your life, Ellie. Stop, please. You can do nothing. Quit it. Now, we may take our time and talk, Id. Commander? What are you... Where? What? Where? I'm asking you where? That hurts, but please stop it. Where is he? Where? I know you know. Take me to him. Who are you referring to when you say that man? Are you talking about Faye? Faye. Faye this, Faye that. Faye. In what way is he more superior than I? I will not accept it. I will not! Ramsus, that drug. A mental stabilizer. Why are you so shook up like that? What's forcing you to go through all this? What happened between you and Faye? Damn it, Faye. I'll show you. Ramsus. Faye, hang in there. Faye, you're conscious? Now, let's go. You traitor! So stop, Faye! Don't stop, Bart. He betrayed us. He betrayed us and Ellie. Stop, Faye! It's your mistake. Let go. Let me go. Calm down, Faye. Bart isn't lying. Sitan is the one who helped us. Billy? If Billy says it, you listen. Listen, very carefully. That limiter is implanted in our bodies. Right now, this research facility is the only place where we can get them removed. Sitan misled Krelian and the other guys and brought us in here to remove the limiter. What? But Doc was just... Is that true? Yeah. Doc?
is not the only reason why I brought you here. Those who want to become independent from Solaris must know the actual situation and its true form. Who is doing what and why? Obstinility. I received a covert order from the Emperor to contact the body wanted by the Ministry and send the data, and if possible bring the body back. That was my duty. As a result, I had no choice but to deceive you. Please forgive me.
I see how it is.
Besides, I myself had a matter that had to be verified in this facility.
For sure?
I'll tell you after we escape from here. It is something you must know.
By the way, Sitan, did you remove phase limiter, didn't you?
What? Yes, of course. That is...
Alright then, let's get out of here. Wait, what happened to Ellie? Weren't you with her?
Ellie was taken to Krelian's research lab. It could not be stopped. I am sorry.
Why only Ellie?
I do not know. But one thing bothers me when Krelian took Ellie. I had a chance to acquire Ellie's cellular information. I analyzed it and found something very interesting. Unusual. There is no limiter implanted in her.
There's no limiter? Isn't that because Ellie is from Solaris?
Even Solaris citizens have a limiter implanted when they were born. There are exceptions for certain people like myself and Ramsus, whose limiters can be removed later on through treatment such as one I did for Bart. But you must have permission from the Ministry to do so.
Is that why... Ellie?
There must be more to it than that. I don't know the reason, but Krelian is so absorbed by her data.
I don't care what the reason is. For now, let's help Ellie get out of here fast. You're right. If we mess up here, I put those guys who went to help Ellie's parents in danger. Sitan, we're going to Krelian's private research lab as planned. We'll meet up at the rendezvous point. What about Doc?
There is still something left to be done. I will go destroy the last gate.
Doc, a sword?
Yes, Yui gave it to me as I was leaving. I used to use it before I met her. For a long time I vowed not to use it for killing, though. But now is not the time to contemplate morals. It is not fair for me to be the only innocent one.
I see. But...
Yes?
You're always so mischievous, Doc.
It is in my nature. I am sorry. Forgive me.
Yo, Sitan! Let me handle Faye and Ellie's situation. Now that the limiter is removed, Solaris doesn't stand a chance.
Oh, yes, by the way, young one, about the effects of removing the limiter. The results will not show up that quickly. Already your physical limiters have been removed naturally. The part I have removed is the psychological section. That is, the subconscious fear and veneration for the Ministry and the Emperor have been removed. Basically, you will be able to battle against them without any fears or hesitations. It is not that you have suddenly become more powerful.
Are you serious? According to Sitan, Krelian's private laboratory should be below us. Ellie. You okay?
Faye, yes, I'm fine.
Sorry to interrupt you two, but this is not the time for a heartfelt reunion. Quickly, this way. What took you so long? I've only got so many bullets. Hurry up and blow them away.
I am sorry, I have other matters to attend to.
What the hell are you doing?
To His Majesty's.
You mean the Emperor? Are you sure, Hyuga?
Yes, His Majesty understands the situation. He says to leave it up to them. There, it is done, sir.
Yes, we're out of here. Huh? Where is he? Hyuga?
Car.
So, you too. You are also betraying me.
Car, we are just in different situations. I did not mean to betray you. I decided to stick with Faye's group.
Did you say Faye? You too are on his side. I'll never forgive you. Never! Car, you're an enemy, but why are you so attached to one kid? You weren't like that before. Shut up! I've got to get him with my own hands. And all of you working with him are my enemies. Enemies stealing my things. Enemies, enemies, enemies.
Car.
Hey, we're going. I don't know what went on, but I don't have time to deal with him now.
But...
Hyuga!
I see.
You traitors! I have 4 people in my party now. Oh, door. Maybe. Yes. Oh, thank God.
Oh, that's Faye! Faye's kin is here!
Father! Mother!
Ellie.
You should thank Hammer. Hammer got your parents at the right time. Right, Hammer?
Yes! Yes, exactly!
Thank you, Hammer. We'd like to thank you, too. I never thought I'd see my daughter again. Thank you, Hammer.
Listen, everyone. We have no time to waste. So that we do not stand out, we should split up into 2 groups. Faye, you have done a lot, but I would like to have you move on ahead and take 2 more members with you. Move along southwest here and across 2 mobile contact bridges. There you will find a hangar that will lead to the outside. We will meet at the footbridge near there. If you talk to the blue memory cubes, you will be able to make contact with the other party members. You can thus change with which members you wish to have in your current party.
I shut down alarms here and there when I was breaking gates, but it's still dangerous. Be careful. I'll go to the hangar beforehand and arrange a ride for us. Solaris is in confusion now, so if I go alone I can pull some strings.
Okay, please do not overdo it.
Yeah, I know. Ellie, Medina, see you again.
Dear, please be careful.
Father. I've been recording for 1 hour and 14 minutes. So I'm gonna save my game. Thank you for watching, everybody.